when West Coast cities tried to drive out their Chinatowns.
In the 1880s, anti-Chinese violence swept across the American West. In Washington Territory, mobs in Tacoma and Seattle forcibly expelled Chinese residents.
In Tacoma, city officials planned the purge months in advance. These events, Tacoma in 1885 and Seattle in 1886, were part of a broader wave of violence that displaced over 20,000 Chinese immigrants.
Between 1849 and 1906, California alone saw more than 200 such expulsions. The US government responded with harsh immigration laws, setting the stage for race-based quotas.
Chinese immigrants first arrived during the 1849 gold rush.
By the 1860s, many had settled in the Pacific Northwest, working in mines, salmon canneries, forests, and on railroads. Most were men. Chinese women were largely barred by the 1875 Page Act.
White laborers, often recent immigrants themselves, resented the Chinese, accusing them of driving down wages. Employers exploited this tension, pitting ethnic groups against each other. In 1882, the Chinese Exclusion Act suspended immigration and denied citizenship to Chinese immigrants.
But it didn't satisfy anti-Chinese activists. Frustrated, some communities turned to violence.
In Tacoma, the mayor and city leaders set a November 1st deadline to remove all Chinese residents.
On November 3, 1885, a mob of 500, including city officials, stormed homes, forcing 300 Chinese residents to march 9 miles in the rain.
2 died from exposure.
Within days, both Chinatowns were burned.
No one was punished. In Seattle, tensions peaked in February 1886.
A mob rounded up hundreds of Chinese residents, trying to force them onto a steamship.
Lacking funds for tickets, many were trapped.
Violence erupted. Federal troops intervened, but most Chinese were eventually deported. Congress later paid $276,000 to the Chinese government, but not to the victims.
The Tacoma method became a model for future expulsions, and the violence helped shape America's exclusionary immigration policies for decades to come.
Please like and subscribe.